Over the years, there have been various in-game teasers hinting at the release of the upcoming legends within Apex Legends. I'm going to show you and explain the teasers for each legend since the launch of the game. Let me know which one you thought was the best and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Apex Legends shipped with 6 base legends in February of 2019. Bangalore, Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Pathfinder, and Wraith. There were also 2 unlockable legends released at launch, and these were Caustic and Mirage. The first legend to release was Octane in Season 1 Wild Frontier in March of 2019. Before this launch, you could find a series of jump pads scattered outside of the market POI on Kings Canyon, hinting at the ultimate ability coming to the game for Octane. Wattson was the second legend to release, and she joined the Apex games during Season 2 Battle Charge. Now, Wattson didn't have any fun teasers like Octane did, however, a video promoting the EA Play Showcase in June of 2019 teased Wattson and her abilities. Also, in the gameplay deep dive trailer that was released the same day Apex came out, the devs hinted at both Octane and Wattson by showcasing their silhouettes within the firing range. Next up, we have Crypto, who has one of the coolest in-game teasers yet. There were a few different scenarios on Kings Canyon hinting at Crypto, the first being that computer screens around the map were beginning to be hacked, with the progress bar slowly increasing. As time drew closer to his release, the banners around the map would glitch and also become hacked, hinting at Crypto's abilities. Lastly, you could actually see Crypto and his drone hacking one of the systems. He would then run off out of sight. Revenant was the 4th legend to come to Apex, but his teasers were very unique. Initially, everyone suspected that Forge was going to be the new legend, but that was quickly inaccurate as Revenant actually killed Forge in the Story from the Outlands video.
Look, the legends are great and they deserve respect, but they've never faced anyone like me. And when we hit the ground, I dare any of them to bring the fight up close and personal.
We seem to be having some technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
However, this wasn't our first encounter with Revenant. He was first teased in the Fight or Fright Halloween event as the announcer. Also, one of the devs on Twitter was sharing some images of the Gauntlet town takeover on Kings Canyon and accidentally left a Revenant banner in one of the images, confirming he was to be the next legend. Going back to the Forge scenario, you could actually visit where the interview with Forge took place and ultimately Revenant's assassination of him. On World's Edge at the Sorting Factory POI, you could see the cameras and set used for Forge's interview. You could then interact with Forge's death box and be rewarded with a weapon charm. Next up is Loba, who was released during Season 5, Fortune's Favor, and her teasers were incredible. One of the vaults was open on World's Edge with all of the high tier loot missing. You could see a holo spray that read, "Want your treasure back? Come see me." From here, you could then interact with Loba's bracelet to be teleported underground into a hangar of stalkers. All of this was hinting at her abilities within Apex. Also, in the lobby loading screen, you could actually see Loba sneaking around behind the banners. Season 6 Boosted brought Rampart into the Apex games. Her in-game teaser allowed you to add a hop-up to the Spitfire known as the Graffiti mod. This gave you a sneak peek to Rampart's passive, which allows for faster reloads and increased magazine capacity. As well, your bullets would have splatter paint enabled on them and could cycle the colors between purple, yellow, and green. There were also various graffiti designs found around World's Edge hinting at Rampart. Horizon released during Season 7 Ascension in November of 2020. Within Apex Legends, a mysterious voice would be playing in the lobby telling you to go to the firing range.
Oh, listen, I've got a wee proposition for you, darling. Perhaps we ought to meet at the firing range.
You could then interact with this monitor and complete challenges on World's Edge and Kings Canyon.
Okay, I'm gathering data on the Apex games, and I'd love to gather some data on, well, you. Oh, don't think of this as an experiment per se. Nothing to worry about, really. I mean, this is a totally voluntary, fairly low chance of dismemberment type deal.
This was activating the gravity lifts, which was a hint at Horizon's tactical ability. Then, you could go back into the firing range and interact again with the monitor, this time being able to see Horizon on screen.
Oh, where are my manners? An official introduction is in order. Some call me Dr. Mary Summers, but you can call me
Horizon.
As well, in the Champion Edition trailer, which was released about 3 weeks before Season 7 came out, you can actually see Horizon hiding in the background of this scene and on the banners in this one. Next up is Fuse, who was the legend released in Season 8 Mayhem. Within the Kings Canyon map, bombs would fall down from the sky near the end of the game. You could shoot these and they would explode, leaving behind a large ring of fire, teasing Fuse's ultimate ability. Additionally, there was the really large salvo ship flying around the map, indicating that Salvo was joining the Syndicate. Valkyrie released in Apex Legends alongside the Arena's game mode in Season 9 Legacy. She really didn't have any in-game teaser hinting about her abilities, but there was the Arena mode teaser showcasing Ashe as the announcer and what to expect from this new game mode. Next, we have Seer, who joined the Apex games in Season 10 Emergence. On both Olympus and World's Edge, you could find a beating heart container that once interacted with, microdrones would be released flying into the sky. There, they would form a moth. After they went away, a bespoke microdrone weapon charm would drop that you could pick up. In Season 11 Escape, Ashe finally became a legend within the games. Within the Arenas mode, a hologram of Ashe would appear in your base area.
We have a winner, but this is just how it starts.
Mad Maggie was the next legend released in February of 2022 during Season 12 Defiance. On the Stormpoint map, you could experience a jet fight happening where one ends up crashing down into the ground by the North Pad POI. Next up is Newcastle, and in the Control LTM, there were ads around the maps reading, "The wait is over, he's here," with an outline of Newcastle and his shield. For Season 14 Hunted, there were no in-game teasers for Vantage, however there were some really cool videos and images posted on Twitter showcasing the lore background of Vantage, some of which were drawings giving hints at her abilities. Season 15 Eclipse brings Catalyst to the Apex games, however there were no in-game teasers specifically for her. You could however craft a golden ticket to see a preview of the new moon-themed map.
Vibrant greenery, modern architecture, and marvels of industry await when you step into this new ring. The most brilliant minds of Boreas plan to one day transform this natural satellite into a thriving metropolis. But until then, thank you for joining us. We hope you have enjoyed your time at the next home of the Apex Games and look forward to seeing you again soon. Remember, shoot for the moon. This tour has been brought to you by Silva Pharmaceuticals.